Thank you.
I got you.
Stairs, come on.
Stairs for me.
Stairs, always the stairs. Isn't that right, Danny?
Not always. Depends how many beers I've had.
Yeah. Ooh, nice view of your bum there.
The stairs is right there.
You said sail, is that us? No?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You fix Zachary. Let's go, Zachary. I'm ready.
Let me see if he's in your boarding pass.
Joe, boarding pass.
Merry Christmas.
Pick a lane, any lane. Sports bar.
How excited are we?
7.
Out of 10.
18.
Oh,
2,429.
wow. Oh.
Happy holiday, guys. Welcome.
Yes.
Hey.
Wow.
Now, where's the buffet?
Ah, you can't. So you make drink first, yeah?
On board Icon of the Seas, Royal Caribbean's newest ship, and it is the biggest cruise ship in the world right now. Only been on a few hours and we are literally blown away by how incredible this ship is. So just a little bit of a backstory. A couple of years ago we went on our first ever cruise. We went on Wonder of the Seas, which at the time was Royal Caribbean's biggest cruise ship, but they were already advertising for their newest ship, this one. And we've had our eye on it since the dates were released, but nothing's ever sort of worked. Long story short, we ended up managing to get a booking for Christmas on Icon of the Seas. We are so excited to see what this ship has to offer, places where we are going to be stopping we have never been to before. So the last cruise we went on, we went around the Caribbean islands. This time we're going around Mexico and South America. So again, place that we've never been to before. So it's going to be really, really exciting. Captain announcement. Just had to pause that because you wouldn't have been able to hear me over the announcement. So whenever there's announcements on ship, you hear it in your room, you hear it outside, you hear it all over the ship. And what they were saying is, because today is embarkation day, I think that's what they call it. When you get onto the ship, there's things that you must do when you first get on the ship, and one of them is going to your muster station. So you go and you have a safety briefing, you're shown how to put your life jackets on and all of that. And once you've done, they take you off. They've just said that there is hundreds of people who haven't done it, and we can't set sail until everybody has been to their muster station. We have never wanted to go on a cruise before we went on our last cruise. Cruising is just something that we didn't ever see ourselves doing. We didn't ever fancy it, but a couple of years ago we ended up going on Wonder of the Seas, and it was unbelievable. And I feel like it's something that we always will do. It's amazing for the kids, it's amazing for the adults, the kids clubs, the entertainment, the food, the drinks. that's what I'm going to show you all. Take it all along, show you what it's all about. So today is day one, and I thought while the room is nice and tidy, because it's probably not going to stay this way, I'll do a little room tour to show you what to expect if you get this type of cabin. So yes, they are really small. It is probably one of the smallest rooms you will ever stay in. Basically what happens when you turn up to a cruise, you pull up into the port and you get out of your taxi, and there is staff there from the cruise who literally take away your suitcases at that point, so they've all got to be tagged up. I have videoed it, so I will show you.
Merry Christmas.
Say bye to the cases.
Bye.
Thank you.
I promise to take good care of it.
Thank you. Let's go. They deliver your suitcases to your floor level of where your room is. So all our suitcases have been delivered.
Yeah, that's what I
This yours?
There's us.
293.
Yeah, that's us. That's ours too. Thank you. That was a good time, wasn't it?
That's ours as well.
I know, we'll come back for that one.
Well, can you help me? I remember that one.
Thank you.
Are both dads in the room first? Yeah. And your dad's?
Oh, it's quite spacious.
We have unpacked everything, and actually, God, I don't think it's going to stay this way. But one thing we bought this time around was these little, I don't know if you can see them, these little magnetic hooks that you can literally, all the walls are magnetic, so you can clip them on and hang stuff up. Room we've got this time around is a balcony, but it is an internal balcony, so we are overlooking Surfside, which is one of the children's decks, I think. It'd be quite loud out here. So this is the balcony room. We have the sofa, which turns into a bed, and then this bed, which actually looks really, really big. Lots of cupboard space and little baskets. You can see, like, there's 4 of us, and all of our suitcases are unpacked and now put underneath the bed. And you can see there's still, like, plenty of room to move about. Little bathroom. So yeah, that is the room. So if you were looking to book a cruise, the cheapest option is always the internal rooms that don't have a balcony, and that is something that I will book for us, because you literally spend 0 time in the room, you literally sleep. But when we booked this cruise, there was only balconies available, so we had to get one. We did have a sea view balcony on the first one. We didn't ever use the balcony on that first one. It's quite windy and it's quite rough when you are at sea, so you don't really use, well, we didn't use the balcony anyway. So I'm excited to see how much we use this one. Maybe we will, I don't know. But if you were booking a cruise for the first time and, you know, the cheapest option was the internal cabins, I would absolutely book that. Room tour done. So now we are off to the sail away party when the ship sets sail, and we will be on to our first destination, which I actually don't know where we're going. I'll have to check. So I've just come back to the room to grab Oliver's phone, and just to show you, bed is made up. So every single day the maids come in and they make your room up. They put the couch bed away so you've got more space, and then in the evening they do the bedtime turnaround where they pull off the sofa bed, they draw back the curtains, and it's ready for bed, which is really, really cute. We went to the sail away party today, which we missed the last time we were on a cruise. So this year I was like, we are going to the sail away party. We missed the boat sail away last time, so we're definitely going to it. So we went to it, and actually it was I thought it was 4 o'clock. We waited till 5 o'clock, and then it was like 5:30, 25 to 6, and the boat still hadn't sailed away. It was getting cold by that point because the sun had gone down, so we just decided to leave it. I don't even actually know when the boat started to sail away, but we've started sailing, and actually I haven't actually felt the boat sail. So one of the questions I always get asked is, can you feel the ship moving when you're sailing? And sometimes, I'll be honest, sometimes you can't, but sometimes you definitely can. I feel like the first time we cruised, I did feel seasick quite a bit, but since we've moved tonight, I haven't felt it, but we've only been on it for a few hours, and I feel like when you've had a few drinks you can definitely feel it moving a little bit more. Maybe that's the alcohol, maybe it's not, but I feel like you can feel a little bit of a movement sometimes. So the kids are in kids club. Actually, the kids asked earlier on today, can we go to kids club at 7 o'clock when it first opens? And we were like, can you go to kids club? Absolutely. So the kids in kids club, I'm going to take Oliver's phone to him now, so if they want to come out early they can, but if not, kids club is open until 10. Well, it's free until 10. After 10 you have to pay per hour per child, which in my opinion it is well worth the money. But yeah, I think tonight we're going to have a bit of an earlyish night, but the kids are in kids club. Me and Danny are in a bar where there's a singer on, and we're just having a nice little date night while the kids are having an absolute ball in kids club. In kids club they've got like Nintendos, games, arts and crafts. They've got everything you can think of, so they're having an absolute ball of a time and we're having a nice night. So yeah, I have to leave my camera in the room because I haven't charged it, but we'll see what tomorrow brings.
We're going to Honduras and we're getting off the cruise now, and then we'll be coming back onto the cruise, so we're going to take you along with us.
Much footage off the ship today because we were off the ship for about an hour. The weather wasn't great, and to be honest we didn't really have much planned in the stop that we were getting off because not much was recommended. It was a bit of not a great stop off. So as soon as we got off the ship there was a little pool for the kids and a bar. We got some drinks. The kids have met friends. We were sat with their parents and we had a little drink. The kids played in the pool for an hour, and then we got back on the ship because yeah, the weather just wasn't great and the kids were asking to go to kids club, so who are we to refuse that? So we got back on the ship, we went up to the pool deck and the heavens opened, so we ended up having and getting the kids ready. They wanted to go to kids club, and then me and Danny went off for a little drink in a lovely little bar overlooking the back of the ship, which obviously while it's docked it was looking over Honduras. That is where we was today, wasn't it? Rotan. It's pretty early for us to be getting ready and getting out. 25 to 6. There is a Disney quiz on in the karaoke bar, so that's where we're heading now with the kids. And then once that's done, the kids are going back to kids club at their request, and Danny and I and the other kids' parents I think are going to the adult comedy show. So each night the cruise has a, what's the word? The attire thing. So each night, what?
A theme?
Each night the cruise has a themed attire which they recommend. You don't have to, you can obviously wear what you want, but last night was formal night, so we all got a little bit dressed up. Didn't manage to get a picture of all of us because that's just the way it goes, but we had a lovely night at the restaurant, the main dining, where we overlooked the sea. We had a lovely table. Tonight's recommended attire is Caribbean, so I feel like I have fit the bill a little bit with my colourful top, but Ariana's plain Jane. Danny's also plain Jane. Oliver is also plain Jane, and as you can see this room is no longer as clean as what it was on the first day, because when you're in a small space it's just impossible to keep clean, but we're doing our best. So today we are at Costa Maya in Mexico, and we're in this cute little bar called Yaya Bar. The weather is absolutely gorgeous today. I don't know if you can see Danny in the background there. Because yesterday's day wasn't as successful with the sun, but Ariana has been playing in the water all day. She's made a little friend. We are with friend's parents. Just having a lovely little day. So today is Christmas Day and I feel like this vlog and malarkey is a lot harder than I anticipated because I keep forgetting to get the camera out, I keep forgetting to record, but I've recorded a lot more than what I usually would. And the past couple of days we've had days where we have docked at different places and yeah, just completely kept forgetting to take out my camera and record. And today when I did finally take out the camera to record, it was dead, so it's just typical. But today's Christmas Day, we've had a lovely day. We didn't really plan any excursions before the cruise. A lot of people will pre-plan, pre-book all of their excursions for the days when we dock at certain places, but we kind of like to just play it by ear and see what we feel like doing on the day. As soon as you get off the cruise, there's so many places where you can book excursions or just get taxis to local beaches. So today being Christmas Day, we didn't really have a plan. We've met another family and through the kids of my friends, and we've ended up spending a lot of time with this other family. So we ended up getting off and seeing a excursion for swimming with the dolphins, like a dolphin encounter. So we decided to go with that. The weather wasn't amazing today. It was a bit cloudy. It was really warm, but it was a little bit cloudy, so we weren't really ideal for a beach day. But we had a big beach day yesterday, so today worked out perfectly. We ended up going and having an amazing dolphin encounter. Food was all included, drinks, and then we went to a bar at the pier and then headed back onto the ship before it's a big mad rush to get ready to go out for a nice Christmas dinner, which actually isn't a Christmas dinner because the menu for the main dining restaurant tonight is Italian. So it's not really going to hit the spot with Christmas dinner, but we had like 3 Christmas dinners before we came away, so we're not too bothered. So we're going for Christmas dinner. We're going to go and see an ice skating show, Christmas themed ice skating show, and then the kids are asking to go to Kids Club, which we are not going to deny. So kids are going to Kids Club and we will probably go to a bar with a singer or the casino and take it from there. So just a little bit of an update. We've got 2 full days left of the cruise. Tomorrow we are at sea, so we're probably going to do the water park on board the ship, and the final day is Coco Cay. I'm not sure what we've got planned for that day yet, but hopefully I will try and remember to film a little bit more.
Our cruise, so we're going to Coco Cay.
Where?
What?
Where?
Coco Cay.
Bahamas. In the Bahamas.
We've been here before, but we just haven't memorised it. So yeah, we're going to take you along with us.
Since I turned this camera on and vlogged. Honestly, the past few days have been a little bit of a whirlwind as we got off the cruise and we headed to our hotel in Miami. The weather was not great on the first day, wasn't too bad. Yesterday, second day, was cloudy, windy, rainy. It was still warm, so we went on a huge walk, took the kids on a big walk, and actually it was just really nice to just reset and recharge because the cruise was very active and yeah, we were all absolutely shattered. But the sun is finally out and we've got a gorgeous room. I don't know if you can see that. Looking over Miami Beach. We actually didn't have a gorgeous room to begin with. We got given an awful room, and I am never one of these people who goes and complains, but I did, and I'm so glad we did because we got a much better room with a gorgeous view and a gorgeous balcony where I can have my coffees in the morning, because that is one of the highlights when I go away on holiday. I love just waking up, the kids are still asleep, Danny goes to the gym, and I sit on the balcony with a coffee, which is what I've done this morning. Danny got back from the gym and then I went on my walk, and yeah, they're all just by the pool now waiting for me to go back down. One thing that I have noticed about this hotel, it's quite an expensive hotel. I expect like a lot for that, but actually they try and charge you for absolutely everything, which I don't really like, especially after we've paid so much to even stay here. So there's a few things that I've done to try and keep costs down. Like on my walk this morning, I went and grabbed the kids some waffles from a little cafe down the road, which is much cheaper than here. Not being a minge bag, but it's just what you've got to do sometimes when things are starting to add up a little bit. So yeah, I'm going to take my camera down today. The pool is getting set up because there's a big party here on New Year's Eve. Calvin Harris is on, so all the pool area is sort of, they're starting to build the stage and everything around the pool. So I feel like you're not really going to get the real look of what the hotel looks like. It is a fab hotel. It's really, really big, huge pool. So I'll take the camera down and show you a little bit more of the hotel and a little bit more of what the kids are up to.
Because they're setting up for Calvin Harris and Central City.
It's a beautiful day. It's the adults pool.
Is it?
Oh yeah. You know that?
Oh.
That's why we haven't been to that one. It's the adults pool.
But that was the kiddies part. I don't have the use confidence. Well, they will on today. Won't they, Mum? I don't have the use.
Yeah, I haven't put a music on until the afternoon, but I don't know whether
It was just because yesterday they were busy.
we were sitting yesterday.
Made of light. Pau. Keep the fire out. One, close your eyes. Close your eyes. Two, right.
So I tried to promise to vlog more and it just hasn't happened. Honestly, we've just been enjoying the downtime. Yeah, shout me when the condition needs doing.
So, condition, then wash up and...
Yeah. Let the water run through it for a little minute first. Danny's just showering Ariana. Our last few days in Miami have literally just been so chill. It's been really nice to do nothing and go out for nice dinners in the evenings, but I just keep forgetting to take the camera out. To be honest, I've hardly even taken any pictures. But this is the reality of travelling for nearly 3 weeks. So we go home tomorrow, we fly tomorrow afternoon. We've been travelling for like just under 3 weeks. Suitcases opened and emptied about 3 or 4 different times. Come back to the room tonight to pack and I just haven't got it in me, so I'm just leaving it until tomorrow, which I will regret. I know I will regret it tomorrow, but I just can't be arsed. But this is the reality. So we've got case here, dirty washing. What else have we got? More cases. There's just shit everywhere. Well, we'll deal with it tomorrow. This is the view. I don't know. It's not focusing in. Gorgeous views from our balcony. So tonight we are heading out for our final dinner of the holiday. We don't even have a plan of where we're going actually. We're just going to sort of wing it. We've been recommended a little pub style place. At this point I feel like when you've been away this long you're just so over eating out, and I just cannot wait to go home and cook some nice food. I've already done a food shop to come home to on Saturday. One thing I usually always do as well is try and find like a local laundrette when I'm away on holiday, especially when we're away for like 2 weeks or longer. Try and find a local laundrette and take all the washing to it, so I'm not going home with a mound of dirty washing. But that's just not something that I've done this time around. I know, again, that's going to be a huge regret, but it is what it is. That's what comes with going away for this long. All in all, we've had an amazing time. This hotel, I've had loads of messages asking would I recommend this hotel, and it is a lovely place to stay. Like, it's an iconic hotel. Films like The Bodyguard and something else was filmed here. It is lovely, but there's a few little niggles where I'm like, don't know if I'd stay there again. I don't think I'd rush back to Miami either, to be honest. It's been amazing. Obviously we had to come here for the cruise, but it wouldn't be a choice of place to come just for a holiday, just to here. But it has been amazing, and I'm so grateful that we have been able to experience it and see what it's all about. Time to get ready for dinner.
It's officially time for the Reeds to go home now. I haven't updated since, so we've left Miami. We flew from Miami to Boston. Now we've got a flight from Boston to London Heathrow.
6.5 hours flight.
6.5 hours, which we're all going to sleep on to try and beat the jet lag. And then we're actually flying from Heathrow to Manchester. We did have the option to drive, but we just thought it'd make sense to fly. We don't have to pick up our luggage. The only problem is we've only got 50 minutes connection in between our flights, so hoping we don't miss it. But
if we do,
but I'm literally carrying
if we do,
2 bags, and this connection's quite a small one as well, and I swear that we've just had our names called on the thing to come to the
we
desk.
don't have our boarding passes yet.
We don't have our boarding passes.
If we don't, that's very far in front. We gotta catch up.
So yeah,
if we don't make the flight, we gotta stay in the airport.
if we don't make the flight, should we stay in Boston?
No.
So after our Boston to Heathrow flight, see you on the other side.
Flight was okay.